Hey guys, Lee from Overbite Gaming here, and it is hot outside yet again, so what I thought we'd do is some more talkie videos, because everybody likes those, right? Well, that's what Snare tells me anyway. Anyway, the subject I want to cover today is the apparent death of single-player games that we've been told is happening. Now, I make no bones about it, I am a single-player kind of guy. I play games for the story. I like something that's going to pull me back in, not like, oh, I can get 7 kills at a time on this or whatever. I actually want a narrative story that I'm going to enjoy, and I'm going to think, wow, that was really cool, I enjoyed that, and I would like to experience it again and see what other paths I can find. Now, we've been told, certainly of late, that no, single-player games don't make any bank. No, they're all just... No, it's a waste of time. What you want is games that we can actually make a service out of. Yeah, because everybody wants that, right? Now, you've only got to look at recent games, such as God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Persona 5, Uncharted. I realise they're all Sony. Sony are doing a very good job at championing the single-player games. We've even got stuff like FIFA getting story modes added. You know, that's completely strange and weird, but I loved it. Alex Hunter, oh yes, I liked being Alex Hunter. I admit it, and that is my cross to bear. Now, we also have the one game that is probably the absolute argument against single-player games dying, and that is Zelda Breath of the Wild. That game may as well have been priced at £350 because everybody bought a Switch to play that thing. I'm not saying there aren't other good stuff on the Switch, because I'm a Switch owner, I know there is. And I wasn't particularly enamoured with Zelda, but lots of people were. It got some huge scores and it did a lot of money and sold a lot of systems. And there's a single player game. Now the only reason that you could possibly think single player games are dying is because you've been told that. From companies, which I won't mention, but I may well put on screen, that think, okay, I can justify making games a service, squeezing more money out of the players, despite them already having bought the game. We can't do that for a story game, you know, because that will raise too much outcry. So what we'll do is we'll have our game being multiplayer, or something along those lines, and then we can, oh, well, you want an edge in multiplayer, you want, like, gear, you want better guns, so, you know, we'll give you loot boxes and all of that racket, and, yeah, and it's the case. I mean, look at Black Ops, the new one, Black Ops 4, is it? I forget. Yes, they removed the single player to go to a more sort of Fortnite Battle Royale mode on it instead. Yay. But I'll tell you what, that's 2 sales they've lost by doing that, because as shameful as it is, I only ever played the Call of Duty really for the story, the short, disinteresting story that it was. I mean, I had limited fun with some of them. I actually liked, was it Infinite Warfare? I actually really liked that. I mean, I thought it did a good job of mixing stuff up. But I'm in the minority and am slightly mental, so I'm not too fussed that everybody disagrees with me on that. And I know Dad, I play him the new Call of Duty every Christmas, because he loves them. He doesn't like multiplayer. He doesn't understand multiplayer. He was playing Resident Evil 5 one time, and someone started talking to him. He's like, "Who the fuck is that?" Because like some kid had joined his game because he didn't set it a lone wolf or whatever. Yes, that's my dad. He likes the story modes in Call of Duty. Bless him. He likes the Battlefield story modes as well, and they're possibly even shorter in some aspects. But yeah, so I'm not going to get that for him this Christmas, which is good. Because they're always very expensive and they don't depreciate very quickly at all. I mean, certainly on Steam. On Steam, you look, it's like the last 3 games may as well just come out today price-wise. They never lose their value until they're like ancient, like 5-6 iterations old. It's ridiculous. But anyway, it's these companies that are telling us single playing is dead. I'm here to tell you single player is not dead. Single player is alive and kicking, and we're being deprived of some really good experiences because they're pushing this model that they want to make extra buck off of. I mean, that Star Wars game that was being done by the producer of Uncharted, I forget her name, but did superb work on Uncharted. Love the Uncharted games. And yeah, that would have been amazing. I was really hyped for that. And no, they cancelled it because they don't think people want single player. Well, fuck you, buddy. Sony are kind of winning the console war based on single player. I mean, if you look at all their big exclusives, a lot of them are single player only. And it has been the case for the previous generation as well, with stuff like The Last of Us and the other Uncharted games that came out then. So I think we're safe and secure and that single player is not going anywhere. I hate the fact that people are trying to say, yeah, well, you know, no one's playing single player. You know why that is? Because you play the game and then you're done. I mean, when you played the story, you're kind of done. You've still made the £60, but you're not going to come back to it unless they release DLC that you're perhaps interested in. So they're not going to get the constant revenue stream from you. So they're like, well, we're not interested in pushing that. Anyway, guys, that's my short. It verged on a rant there. Oh, yes, I was unprepared for my rantiness. But yeah, I am a huge single-player game fan, and everybody should be, in my opinion. There's a place for multiplayer. I mean, some of the Uncharted games have multiplayer. And there's certainly a place for single-player as well. And I am very much in that gaming space. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's little talkie video. And let me know down below your particular favourite single-player games. Let's have some good ones, some ones I may not have played that would be worth me trying out, because I like a good story, particularly if there's boobs in it. Anyway, guys, we produce videos Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays, and if you like what you've heard today, please let me know down below, and if you'd like to, we very much appreciate it if you subscribed. That's downstairs as well, and you can give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, or just call me a fat twat, because you wouldn't be wrong in fairness. Anyway, guys, take it easy. Catch you later.